sandwiches.
right.
Bored. Throw an egg on it.
Now I think
Now
part of
we're
that.
talking.
I think part of that too was growing up. My dad, my parents lived a very peppered lifestyle, in the fact that they worked different jobs at different times, and sometimes we got
pepper.
sometimes we
Peppered
got
in scrambled eggs. Bam.
sometimes we got left with my dad making us dinner, and it was always
Hamburger helper.
It was always either macaroni and cheese or ramen noodles with cut up hot dog in it. Always. You could always count on that. Now, when it came to breakfast,
I can't eat that every day.
Nope.
But when you're a kid and Dad's like, we're eating this, it's like, shit. But when it came to breakfast, my dad would throw down on French toast.
Ooh.
And for me, I think that's where it settled in. I was like, this is home. This is delicious. This is happy time.
Yep.
So whenever I hear French toast is on the menu, I'm in.
You want to hear about some fantastically amazing French toast?
French.
Y'all motherfuckers like French toast?
So I was in New York City, and a friend of mine took me to a place called Jane's, and I still remember this like billions of years later. And it was one of those places that you had to have a reservation like 2-3 weeks in advance for brunch. And I'm thinking, what's so special about this? So we end up getting French toast, which is brioche bread, and they dipped it in creme brulee, then served it with...
Brioche is the king of breakfast
It
breads.
really
We'll get on
is.
that later.
Boom.
And then, so not like an egg wash, but creme brulee is the wash before they then make this into beautiful French toast. And it comes out with a shot glass of actual, like, real maple syrup. Not the super awesome kind that's in the Aunt Jemima Bible.
I love that.
But
Like, take a shot of this, you're losing your foot today.
right. So in my head at this point, I'm thinking, well, these, like, it is a huge plate of, like, 4 giant, like, probably 2-inch thick pieces of French toast. I'm like, this syrup's not going to be nearly enough. It was. I almost died. So,
I'm a big fan of syrup.
being white trash, I'm like, well, I can't afford any of these nice things. Brioche bread, what do I look like? I made of money creme brulee? I'm not whipping that up anytime soon. So I come home and I grab our loaf of white bread and I'm like, okay, how do I recreate this masterpiece of a creme brulee moment? So I do the eggs and milk and cinnamon and vanilla, and then I throw in a vanilla pudding cup. And I whisk that all together, and I coat the bread up really well, and let me tell you, this shit's good.
Yeah?
It is a white trash
Vanilla pudding cup.
Vanilla pudding cup with a little bit of
into
egg
it.
wash going down, and you dip your bread into it, and you make it just like French toast. That shit's fucking delicious.
We've all had bruschetta, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
What do you think about a breakfast bruschetta? Like
Isn't that
a
just
breakfast
like
shell?
normally
Oh,
like
shit,
a
what would that
pico?
be?
Like
so
a
right
pico.
That's
Hold on.
exactly what I was thinking too.
Wait, one day I'm gonna make this for you guys, and I'll just like kind of tweak it to make it breakfasty. But I do, like bruschetta is like it's bread with tomatoes and
Tomatoes and basil and a little bit of olive oil.
Yeah. So I do all that with garlic in a pan though, and if you cook all of those things together long enough, it becomes like a jam, right? If you throw bacon in there, right?
Oh, I like where this is
No,
going.
it's one of my favorite things to make because it's like so like hearty and like.
So it's kind of more like an apple butter.
Yes, except like savory, like a savory. apple butter, but with.
End the podcast now. Jake's got to go cook.
Now, the little discs of bread that they give you to
Bread.
put bruschetta
Italian
on.
bread.
What if you took that Italian bread, sliced it up, and French toasted those little slices of bread?
I think
then
you
throw
just
it
have
in
to
the
replace
Well,
those with the little mini bagels.
You could. It wouldn't work with like the thing that I'm talking about. I don't think. I don't. We can
I
try
think
it.
for the what we'll call is bacon jam, garlic bacon jam.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think
It's
you'd
so
have
good.
to use little mini bagels. You have to
You can
alter
do, like,
your bread
like
sometimes.
a mini
you can't
bagel
make
with
French
cheese.
toast with rye bread. Whoops.
What about? Oh, you could call it Jake and Bake.
Ooh, Jake and Bake, baby.
Bang.
Jake and Bake.
Jake is now going to patent that name. But yeah, no,
Bread choices are so important. Back to like seriously, French toast made with rye bread would never work out. I don't care how you battered it.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, have you ever seen these sickos that make fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with rye bread?
What?
Yeah.
Who are those heathens?
Have you ever seen these sickos?
Heathens.
So offended. But
Crusty
no, I
chuckers.
think though
It really upsets me.
I think though at the end of the day, we are definitely onto something with this breakfast festival, and like I said before, as more details of the breakfast festival become solidified, we will definitely throw more out there into the interweb and on like Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. And we also have our Instagram, so who knows, maybe we'll work on a couple concoctions and post pictures and see what you guys think. But how do you guys feel? How are you guys feeling about the breakfast festival?
Delicious.
Good.
I feel good about the festival. I feel good about the Breakfast Lads Tribunal podcast. I feel reinvigorated. You know what I mean?
Good. I'm glad, Jacoby.
I feel as happy as if I just stood next to a mimosa fountain for 30 minutes.
With crazy straws sticking out of it.
Yeah, that's me too.
Well, Ian, I'm glad that we could bring you into the family.
I'm glad to be here.
And I'm glad we're already working on some delicious concoctions together.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm very excited about this. But I feel like this is a perfect time as any to close up this episode.
Yeah, we'll end with me ranting about rye peanut butter and jelly.
I don't care. That was fun for me. But
Solid.
Yeah, you were right.
Solid.
But yeah, like I was saying before, I'm looking forward to this festival. I feel like it's going to be big things all the way. If you want to hear more about the additions we've got coming to the Breakfast Festival and even the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter. We are on Twitter at BL Tribunal. Jake's on there at JakeYourBooty2. Ian, you're on Twitter at Ian Awesome.
Ian_awesome, yes.
There we go. I'm on there myself at Boris the Idiot. You can find us on Instagram also at BL Tribunal. Jake's on Instagram at JakeYourBooty2. Ian, you have Instagram?
I do. Same as my Twitter.
Okay, Ian_awesome again.
Awesome.
You can find all three of us on Facebook, and you can also find us on Facebook under the Breakfast Lads Tribunal podcast. We are also on there at BL Tribunal, so go check us out there. If you liked listening to anything we spoke of tonight, you can go follow or go check out questendnetwork.com. They've got a bunch of other great podcasts as well as this one. They do a radio drama series. They review horror movies. They talk about anime, all things nerd, all the time. You can see some live casts of them streaming video games. They have a lot of fantastic, well-read articles on there. Go check them out. You'll love it. It's a great way to pass the time and find out about stuff in the nerd community that you didn't know existed. So go check them out there. That's Questionable Endeavors Network at questendnetwork.com. For the time being, though, this has been Brandon.
This is Jake.
And Ian.
And Taco Trish. Go ahead.
Yes, Taco Trish.
Signing off.
That's it.